first time I remember wanting to be an actor, and I don't know why the thought came into my head, but I remember I was in school and I was, I think 4 or 5 years old, and we got little library cards that we had to fill out so we could get books. And it said occupation on it, and I wrote actor.
Fair enough.
So I was 5, and I was set, you know, and I got a smoking jacket. But then I didn't really do anything about it, you know. And when I was 7, my father was doing a play in Stockbridge, I think, and said, "Okay, actor, there's a part, you know." And just the idea of actually doing it was so unbelievably terrifying to me that I cried right on the phone. I mean, just screaming. And stayed away from the theater until I was 15. I mean, I was very, very afraid of it. And the high school I went because they had a good theater. But my whole first year there, I was too afraid to audition to use that theater. I mean, I didn't want to even go into the theater and audition. But the second year I was there, I had nothing to do, and I had to do it, and I auditioned for Midsummer Night's Dream. And I got the part of Wall, you know? And I had the part, so I had to do it, and I made the costume, and I painted all the bricks on it. And I remember having this wonderful idea, and I went into the park across the street and clipped pieces of a bush and stapled them, so a vine growing on me. And so I started to think I'm pretty good, you know, because I thought of that. And I do remember a moment on stage while somebody else was talking and me thinking, I sort of like this. I remember that light when you're on the stage and it's dark around you and there's a light and there's a whole atmosphere. And I really very vividly remember my first experience with that. And I thought, I really like this. And I thought, you know, I think I would like to try and do it. And as I went through more of high school, I got worse and worse at high school and better at the theater. So my grades went really, and by the end, when other people were going to college, I said, I'm going to try and be an actor for a year. And if it doesn't work out, I will go to college. But thank God it worked out, so I didn't have to.